Now in this challenge, we will look at some tasks that are similar. There are three tasks, that is copying an array, reverse copying an array, and increasing the size of an array. Let us talk about copying an array. So here is an example. I have taken an array A of size 10 with elements are filled in that one. Then also I have one more array B that is empty. The task is to copy all these elements in this array. So each element should be copied in the corresponding location or index in array B. So the task is simple. How you can do that? Think of it. Yes, you have to traverse through this array. While traversing, you have to copy the elements in corresponding position. See, when you are traversing this, you are also automatically traversing array B also. So for traversing, we can take a for loop by using an index pointer I. If I is 0, then it is 0 for A also, B also, it will be same. So copy the element from A of 0 to B of 0. So A of I to B of I, then I plus plus. So I moves here, then copy the element from there to here, and go on copying. So this is a simple task. I guess you got the idea how to do it. So let me show you how to write a program. You have to write a program by taking one array and initialize it with all these elements. Then after that, take one more array B and create it by using new of size 10. Then using a for loop, you have to copy all the elements. For integer I assign 0, I is less than a dot length, then I plus plus. Now what to write inside this one is a simple statement. Write it, and here after completing, print this array B. You write on the program. I'm not going to give a demo on this one, but attached you will find a program in the resources. You can visit it. So pause the video and write on the program. See, always keep the IDE, NetBeans or whatever IDE you are using, always keep the IDE open. So while following these challenges, you should be quickly writing the programs. And even if you got any new ideas, you can try then and there itself. Don't simply watch the lectures like movies. So you practice simultaneously. I guess you have paused the video and you are going to write the program. Let us look at the next task, that is reversing an array, reverse copying an array. So the task is, I have an array, already an array is given and it is having some elements, and there is one more array B which is empty. We have to copy all these elements of A into B in reverse. So we should start copying from 11. So the first element should be 11 here. First element should be 11, then 14. How to do this? So for this, we have to traverse this array A from this index and decrementing. So traverse it from right to left, and this array we have to traverse it from left to right. And while traversing, copy the element of I at j. Like I should be initially at length minus 1, like length of this array is 10. So 10 minus 1 is 9. Copy an element from A of I to B of j, j should be 0. Then I minus minus, I will decrement and j will increment, j comes here. So then copy the element from A of 8 to B of 1. So A of I to B of j, copy the elements. So this can be done by traversing. So you require two counters or index pointer variables. So pointer means don't take it as C language or C++ pointers. Pointer means one who points. So one who shows the location. So this is an index pointer giving the location of element 14. And I is 8, so it's an index pointer. All right, so this should start from a dot length minus 1, and also next is j is initialized to 0. And how long you have to continue? You have to continue as long as I is greater than or equal to 0. I is greater than or equal to 0. You should stop when I becomes minus 1. So till 0 also you have to copy it. And do what? I minus minus and comma j plus plus. These two things you have to do. So here what to write, you have to decide. Declare an array initialized with these elements as well as B array. You do it. Okay, create it and then copy this element, then display B here. Okay, display array B here. So I'm just saying what you have to do. I'm not writing the code how to display it. Using a for each loop, you can display it. So that's it. You have to pause the video and write down the program. I'm not going to show you the code, but the code will be available in resources. You can click there and you can see the code. Code may be available in the form of comments, so you can take out the code. So hope you have done the program. Now next we will see next task, that is increasing size of an array. So for that I will first of all clear off all these things. Now let us learn about this task, that is increasing size of an array. See, presently I am having one array called A, where A is a reference to an array object. It is of size 5 and it is having 5 elements. This array is full. There is no space for inserting more elements. I want a bigger size array. So the same array you cannot increase the size. Once an array is created, it cannot be increased in size. The size of an array cannot be increased. Alright. Then how I can make a bigger size? I want to store more elements here. So the method is you have to create another bigger size array. Suppose I want double the size. So create another bigger size array using another variable, another reference. So I will show the code here. If suppose already I have one array, then it is having the elements 8, 6, 10, 9, 2. Now inside this, I want to insert more element. I want more space. Alright, slowly, I assume that slowly I have filled up this one, but I am directly writing it here. Now I want more elements in this. So to increase the size of an array, you have to create another array B. So first of all, create an array B of bigger size. Let us create an array of size int. You can mention here double into A's length. The length of A, you take it and double it and create an array B. Now B is created. B is a reference to an object of array which is of size 10. But that array is different, this array is different. So what to do now? Copy all the elements from here to here. So copy this 8 and 6 and 10, 9 and 2. You know how to copy it. I have already shown you. The first task was copying only. Copy all the elements. Now, make this A reference hold this array. So it will be gone from here. This will be gone. Then what happens to this object? This will be garbage collected. Garbage collected. Garbage collected means garbage collector will take away this object. Garbage collector will take away because nobody is referring to that. A can hold only one object, right? So it is referring to this one, so that will be gone. Now why B is also referring there? So you make B as null. Now what is A? This array becomes A. What is the size of A? It's double than the previous size. So this is the method of creating a new array. This is the only method of creating a larger size array in Java. As I said, there is a built-in class in Java called ArrayList. In that, it will automatically increase and decrease the size of an array. It will automatically do that. So this is how it does internally, because this is the only possibility. If you want to reduce the size, then create another array, smaller size array, copy the elements, and then make A refer there. So for creating a new array, you have to take the help of one more reference that we have taken B here. Alright. So how to do that is copy the elements from A to B, copy from A to B. Okay. Then A will be referring to B and B will be null. B will be null. Now simply if you print all the elements or print the length of an array here, print the length of an array, you get the length as 10. If you do the same thing, print the length here, system.out.println, print the length of A, then you will be getting 5. So this line says that array of, that is length of an array A is 5, and this line says that array of length, that is the length of an array A is 10. There's a change. And what happens to this object? This will be garbage collected. That's all. This is the method I have explained you on the slide. Now you can write down the code and check it by yourself. That create a bigger size array and copy all the elements, then make a point on it. So you can experiment this one. So just I have explained you the concept inside. Coding, you can do it by yourself. So that's all in this video. You can find the code in the attachment in the resources. Check in the resources. You will find the code for this also. So practice this one.